small program. So, and that small program is going to be in its own set of curly brackets. Remember, void setup has its own curly brackets, and this is the program it runs for void setup, which is just run once. Void loop has its own curly brackets, one at the beginning, one at the end, and it highlights them. And this is the program it's going to run over and over. If statement is like its own mini program. It will run what's in the curly brackets if the statement is true. So if button state is equal, and equal just means it's an absolute, and we can get into logic statements like greater than or equals or greater than, but there's only two states that the button state can be in, it 0 or 1, and you want to use an absolute. So you could type if button state equals 1, if button state equals high, it's the same thing. Then it will run this program, and that's it. So an if statement has a parentheses with a statement in it. If the statement is true, then it will run it. You can also add, an and statement and then add another statement, so that two things need to be true in order for an if statement to run the program. But for right now, we're just looking for the is it higher or is it 1? Run this program. So then we can digital write to the LED 1, and we want to turn it high. Put a semicolon off of it. It's good to note that the if statement in its parentheses does not have a semicolon because it's a logic statement. So it doesn't need the semicolon. It will tell you that if you put a semicolon in it. It just has the curly brackets, okay? This will work. This will work if you press the button, it should turn high. If you let go of the button, it should go low. But it's good to have a statement in here saying either have another statement that says, hey, if it's not being pressed, make it go low, like this. Okay. There's also a way that you can have, if you want it to happen for sure, if this is not true, you can use an else statement, which is its own program. It doesn't have any parentheses with any statements in it. It just means if this if statement is not true, it'll do this. So what we're going to do is, as we press the button, this is going to become true. It'll run this program. The LED will be on. As soon as you let go of it, this statement is not true, and it just goes to the else statement and it prints this. Okay. All right. I'm going to upload the code, see if I made any mistakes, and looks fine. All right. Thank you. Try it and see if it works.